major restock from OSP, major restock from Bottom Up, plus new baits, Bento time, and Lucky Craft brings us chrome. This is what's new at the Hookup Tackle.
Welcome to the Hookup Tackle.
Oh, what a stud.
Yeah. Look at that.
That was sick.
Cheers, my friends. Happy Sunday.
All right, guys, some breaking news.
What's new this week at the Hookup Tackle?
What a beautiful post-spawn fish.
Look at that.
Look at that gut on that. That's a nice fish.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Griff here from the Hookup Tackle, being joined by Jeffrey the King.
What's up, big dog?
What's up, dude? How you been?
Another week in the seat.
Yeah, it's got my butt print on it.
Yeah, at this point.
Right?
How does it feel?
Feels like my butt print's in the seat. No, it's cool, right? Having to spend some good quality time with these baits and
We have
talking to
another
the people.
exciting week.
Yeah, so there's a lot to unpack here.
There is.
So last week I think I went over my quota in words used.
I thought so too. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to keep it very precise this week. But I mean, there's some cool stuff.
Yeah.
So let's get started. All right. So last year we introduced the
Highly anticipated.
the Blitz Magnum DR.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the crankbait that has that crazy Blitz action.
Yep.
But OSP says 30 feet at 16-pound test.
Which is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't it like
Super
the
deep.
first crankbait to be like that?
Yeah. So it's the deepest diving crankbait on the market.
Yep.
I don't know if anyone else is working on a deeper diving one, but it's an amazing crankbait.
It's legit. Yeah.
It still has that same Blitz. The crazy thing is that all the Blitz series, they all have that great Blitz action.
Yeah.
Right?
Every single one of them.
And they get bit. And it doesn't, I don't know why. Because maybe it's the honeycomb. Maybe it's the bearing on the bottom. Something about them. The fish love to eat Blitz crankbaits. And every species.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could throw this at Plez. I can catch a striper, a white bass, a largemouth. You know what I mean? I'd probably catch a tilapia.
Yeah.
Since those are there now
the
too.
state record.
Yeah.
What, the last time we got these, they sold out like basically instantly.
Quick.
What, Ethan bought like 30 of them?
Yeah.
It was insane.
Well, Ethan is not around right now, so
Luckily. So
I
you
think
guys
we're
have a
safe.
shot.
I think everybody is safe. All right. So let's spec out the Blitz. All right. So anybody that runs the Magnum Blitz SR or the medium retrieve, the square bills, same exact body that's on there. All right, except for you got this long bill. All right. So this one does not have the ball on the bottom, but if you can, I don't know if you can see that weight transfer. That bearing sits right there where that ball would sit. Right? Definitely intentionally done.
Yes.
So this one is 90 millimeter, right? 52 grams.
Wow.
All right.
That's almost 2 ounces.
Almost 2 ounces on this bait right here.
It's a
right?
real crankbait.
So it doesn't have the widest of the body.
No.
So it's gonna give you a little bit of tension on the retrieve and it's gonna shake a lot, but it's not gonna be like some of these crankbaits that we're used to where you're throwing it all day and your arm is worn
get
out.
worn out. Yeah.
It's not gonna wear you out that bad. It's not gonna be smooth like Big M smooth, but it's gonna have more action.
It's like a perfect mix.
Yeah, it's like the in between.
Yep.
So you know it's working, but it's not gonna kill you. Okay? So OSP is saying 16 pounds, 9.5 meters, which is 31 feet.
Yeah.
All right. And on 14 pound, 10.3 meters, which is 34 feet.
Dang.
All right. I've never thrown it on anything under 20. So that's deep.
That's deep.
That's
deep,
down there.
dude.
When they're sitting on those deep ledges or
Yep.
in some deep trees, like I love to tick them on top of the trees. Sometimes I'm not reaching on some other baits, so I'm just gonna pick this one up. I'm gonna get it in there. It's gonna crash through those trees, and it's gonna make its way through pretty easily. You're not losing a ton of these, right? So let's go through some of the colors. All right, so everyone knows
The
Tasty
classic.
Shad.
Good old Tasty.
Yeah, Tasty Shad's a good one. Matte Shad. All right, another classic. Half Ghost Foil Wakasagi. Thanks, Jeff. Chartreuse Wakasagi.
I love that color.
All right. Sexy Shad. Citrus. All right. This is one of the most popular ones. A lot of people
Yeah.
love fishing stained water with these deep crankbaits, and this one shows up really well. And this gill right here,
I love that one.
right? Super sick, transparent gill.
Very natural.
I'm not saying the full name because I can't pronounce it, but it starts with an H. All right, and then as you guys know, we're doing a big push on custom colors and OSP crankbaits. So we're gonna see our standard run of colors
Ooh.
in the crankbaits. So
Look at that.
Essadon. So it looks amazing in Essadon in this
Yeah.
bait. It's so big, right?
I love the little hologram flash on it too.
Yeah, it's got like that GG oil slick paint thing
Yeah.
on the side.
Slight bit of chartreuse dot like near the eyes.
Yeah.
That's sick.
A little bit of coloration on the bottom.
Slight pink.
Slight pink.
Yeah.
It's an amazing Essadon.
Yeah.
There you go. Obviously, we're gonna bring Ghost Geisha.
Ghosty.
All right. So same thing with that clear side with that GG paint look. Your crackle on the top, and then your pearl on the bottom.
Oh, it's sick.
Yeah. So Ghost Geisha, Purple Haze. All right. So this one's a little bit more basic.
Mhm.
We just need something straight up, a clear color that's gonna show a little bit on the top. That pearl on the bottom's a little bit thicker than the other ones. So there goes that.
Looks good.
Purple Haze.
Finally, the one that already probably sold out.
And this one's so sick.
So sick, dude.
So sick. All right. That frosted matte white. Barely any chartreuse hint on the top. And a little bit of chartreuse or pink on the bottom. So sick.
Yep.
But this frosted white has a sick pearl on it. I
Yeah.
don't know if you can see it through there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, come on. Come on.
Come on, so
Come
sick.
on. So sick. All right, guys. So again, these will fly out of here. If you wanted some, go ahead and grab them. But they're not here to last. They're not giant numbers that we have. We have quite a few, but it's not enough to sustain the whole country. So get on it, jump on it, grab some while you can. Okay. So along with the Magnum Blitz EX DR, we got more colors that came in the regular Blitz EX DR.
Ooh.
So some of the colors that were missing. All right. So Hasu, we haven't seen Hasu here in a while. Vanilla Chartreuse, one of our top selling colors in the Blitz Max and EX DRs. Sunny Gill, a clean, non-transparent gill color.
Yep.
Super clean right there. This one has been missing for quite a while. One of the favorites, Jinrin.
They're in.
All right. Super sick metallic matted
Mm-hmm.
Gold color on
A
there.
little bit of flash on it too.
Yeah. I think a Jinrin is a color of a koi fish or some kind of bait fish.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bait fish. Jigger.
Yeah. Jinrin. Crystal gold. All right. You fish that dirty water. There's a very small window out here in Arizona where golds work amazing. So there you go. And then out of the custom colors, we introduced you to So Sick and Purple Haze 2 weeks ago. And now we're bringing in the other two, Essadon
Ooh,
and Ghost Geisha.
I really like Essadon in that profile.
Yeah, you like it here? Yeah.
Looks so good.
Slightly variant to the bigger one.
Yes.
Right? So not that oil slick pattern on the side, as deep, right? It's there. It's just not as noticeable because it's a little bit smaller. The pink's a little bit darker on this one,
Mm-hmm.
but definitely a good, clean bait fish color.
Yeah. That was sick.
Yeah. All right, Jeff. So a couple weeks ago, we reintroduced you guys to some floating Dolive crawlers in the 9-inch. Well, we got some new colors in today. All right. Pretty cool colors. All right, this one's like a cream white with blue flake into a gray.
Very natural.
I can just imagine how this will kind of show up really well in deep water. Right? Those gray tones,
Mhm.
they show up really, really good. All right. So we get that one. And then a green pumpkin pink. Very interesting. You guys will see this here in a minute. These, I don't know if they have a top or bottom, so you can fish them any way that you want. But one interesting thing that I seen that OSP did is they made a bait with the pink is the top, and the green pumpkin's the bottom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll talk about that here in a second. But it was very interesting to see that.
Hmm.
And then we got some new colors in the regular Dolive crawler. All right. So we have a more natural
Very
type
natural.
color here.
That color's sick.
Yeah. So 204 is what we see in MMZ a lot.
That's right.
It's one of the
Yes.
favorites that we see in MMZ a lot. Now we got it in the big one. All right. And then another pretty natural color. It's like a clearish brown, tannish gray.
Yep.
Pretty sick. There you go. New colors there. And speaking of MMZs, I got a restock. Most colors in MMZ in all 3 sizes are going to be here. All right, so you got your Chibi, your Deca, your Deca, all right. 198 restocks. So 198s were the ones where that's that natural look with the blue flake. They came in and they left really quick. They just did a U-turn and they were gone. Hey, some green pumpkin stuff. Big restock. Most colors available now. And then you got the Nami. So there you go on MMZ. Here's one we haven't seen a restocking in a long time. HP Bug.
Whoa. Yeah, that's been a while.
Yeah, long time for the HP Bug. Pretty cool little bug bait, super light. You're not gonna need a big hook on it. It sinks, and then as it sinks, those legs quiver, makes a lot of commotion, draws a lot of bites. There you go, HP
I'm
Bug.
surprised they haven't made a floating version of that thing.
Right?
I
Yeah,
feel like it looks sick.
yeah, just like shaking it on the
Yeah.
top, and just,
Huh. I'll talk to Maniki.
yeah, give him a call.
Yeah.
And then
Let's go, baby.
let's go, right? We've all been waiting for this, all right?
Your favorite.
This is one of my favorites. Restock.
Oh, yeah.
OSP Mylar Minnow.
Mylar.
All right. I use this thing a lot.
I've seen you catch a lot of fish.
Yeah. Catch a ton of fish on it. I use it in so many different ways.
Yes.
You can put it on a drop shot. You can put it on a hover shot.
I've seen you do a float and
A
fly.
float and
even
fly.
with it.
Yeah. I
That
love
meme
it.
will never come out.
Yeah. No, we need to redo it. I love the float and fly on this, especially in current. I like to run it in the current. Boom, smash fish on there. So 2.5 and 3.5 in size. I think I got almost every single color in right now. We have a ton of these in. So if you've been waiting on this, and I know we get a ton of questions on when Mylar minnows are coming back, they are here. So it's your basic straight tail minnow, but it has this piece of Mylar on the inside, and when it rolls, I mean, the flash on it is ridiculous, right? So when you're running like a strolling rig, you're not really looking for that tail action. You want that roll, right?
Roll right, yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna get it to roll. It's got a super natural shape to it. When you want it on a drop shot though,
Ugh.
it's just gonna be your standard plastic. It's not mega durable, but it catches a ton of fish. I've been using this for years.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. And I don't know. If it's not broke,
No fix.
don't fix it. Love it. All right, new bait from OSP. Well, new size.
Oh.
Okay, so Dolive Shot 4-inch.
That wasn't a thing before.
Dolive Shot 4.5-inch
Oh.
was the deal. So
that half-inch really makes a difference.
oh, dude, it makes a huge difference in the size. Let me go grab one. All right, so we're all used to fishing the Dolive Shot 4.5-inch. So not giant,
No.
just a little bit. It's a little bit longer, and we like to backglide it.
Yes.
Well, I like to backglide it, and then when it tears in the front, I'll just flip it over and fish it like, kind of like a tube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just bounce it off the bottom. Weightless, I love throwing it weightless, but if you feel like this one's just a little bit too big, they took a 1/2 inch off,
Jesus.
and there's a major size difference, dude.
That's huge.
Yeah. I mean, look at
Wow.
that.
That's massive, too.
Yeah. 1/2 inch.
Wow, they scaled it down so much in that half-inch.
Yeah, so it's going to be super effective when those bass want something like this, but not quite as big. You run it small here.
Would you throw it the same way, like a black backlight, or would you fish it slightly different?
Yeah, same exact way,
Okay.
dude. I'm going to throw it the same. And on the packaging, it's showing you the different rigging. So you're going to get your backglide rigging on the top, and then your standard rigging on the bottom. You can run it on a free rig. You can run it on a drop shot. But to me, I love to fish it weightless, and I love to backglide it. We have places out here that have a ton of overhanging trees. Just getting under there is key. All right. I mean, you can even skip it under there if you wanted to, but there's that. We got it in a lot of the good colors here: green pumpkin chartreuse. There it is, 027.
027.
Secret color
So,
027. Dark cinnamon, blue flake. This is a watermelon with a blue, gold, and black
It's one
flake.
of my favorite colors that they make.
Yeah, it's a good one. Got your shrimp color here, that clear grayish color with the blue flake. Here's what I was talking about. So when you look at these baits, there's a slot for the hook, and then on the top, I don't know if you can really notice it here, on the top there's little cutouts on the top.
Yep.
So that's for the hook point to come through,
Huh.
right? So you can measure it. So every single time, so you don't. All right, I got it on the 4th one down. That means that's how it's going to be
Yep.
hooked. So you don't keep on playing with it, right?
Mhm.
But that being said, that puts pink on top here.
Which is very different, like you said.
Yeah, it's very different. I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make,
Right.
but it's them thinking about something.
Uh-huh.
Their thought process was there. So, and I mean, it caught my eye as soon as I saw it, that it
Right.
was different like that. But this is a really good green pumpkin. It's got some red flake in there, black flake in there. Really, really clean. Super cool. So Dolive Shot 4-inch. Give them a try if you've been using the Dolive Shot, but you think you need to go smaller. There you go, Dolive Shot. All right, Jeff. The last couple weeks here, people have been on a flurry to get scooper frogs.
Yes.
Right, scooper frogs and the king and the regular size.
Yep.
I mean, flying out of
Yep.
here. All right. So I got a restock in this size.
Okay, the small one.
size.
Yep.
And I got new colors in. All right. So if you've been thinking about it, you maybe need a new color like a chartreuse or a gray blue flake.
Yep.
New colors in, but all the other colors have been restocked in that. So we're
Sweet.
loaded with the regular size scooper frogs. The big one we did not get in restock, but I have a brand new size.
Ooh. The in-between size.
Yes, the in-between size, the scooper frog daddy. All right, and I have a ton of colors. All right, we got them.
That's so dope.
We got what you need over here, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So again, it's if you look at it on paper, it's not that much smaller, but when you look at it in real life,
Yeah, if you compare a Magnum to that, it's a big difference, and then you compare that to the small one, it's a big difference.
yeah, major differences in the sizing. All right.
Yeah, I like that size a lot, actually.
Yeah.
I can't believe they didn't start with that size.
Right. So it's the perfect size.
Yep.
It doesn't weigh 2 ounces like the big one, and
No.
it doesn't weigh 3 grams like the small one, right? It's perfectly castable. It'll skip better. It'll get things done. It's more bite size.
Yes.
So if you want to compare them in size, all right, you have your original scooper,
Yep.
which is a super bite size also. I mean, it's a little guy.
Yeah.
Super cool. I found the most effective way for me to fish it is on a free rig.
Free rig, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
I run on a free rig. I mean, Luis has been crushing them.
He's been jacked.
big
on.
one.
Yep.
And he runs his on a jig rig.
Yep. Yep.
So I don't know. I just think there's so many possibilities that you can just go out and do whatever you feel like, and you'll catch them.
Yeah, it's crazy because I've been watching this guy in Japan. He's been fishing it on the same rig that Louise has been fishing it on. He's been jacking fish on Biwa with it.
On
And I'm
Biwa?
like, yeah.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, dude, that's so sick. Like, for me, when I first saw this, I was like, it's a topwater frog.
Yeah.
But dude, ever since then, my mind's been blown on the possibilities of the frog.
Yeah. I think more people are catching it under the water
Yes.
than they are on top.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
It's cool.
So.
These were the size we had before.
Yep. So the King Daddy. What is it called?
Magnum.
Oh, yeah. The Magnum scooper frog. I don't want to say King Daddy. It's not a bro. And the regular size right
There's
here.
a massive difference.
Big difference in these two. But when you introduce the Daddy, I mean, look at that.
There's a difference, but it's not that dramatic.
Yeah. I think it will make a difference in the bites,
Yes.
right? So, and then when you compare the little one,
There it is.
yeah.
Perfect middle size.
Yep. It's perfectly in there. Perfectly in there. It's still stretchy. It's still gonna float, but you can sink it, as we were saying. A lot of people are having a lot of luck fishing it. I think Jamie said she fishes on a Texas rig
Oh, that's
and just
crazy.
drags it on the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just the legs.
Yeah.
It's got crazy good action.
Yeah. Good action. Fun bait to fish.
Yes.
When you get bit on it, it's pretty cool. All right. So the Gap Jig from Bottom Up.
Very popular.
One of our best-selling small jigs.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got new colors in that one right there. Boom. So the Gap Jig is going to have more of a casting, flipping, cover jig head to it. It's not going to be a football style jig. Super compact.
Very.
Right. Very stout hook. Right. Has a really good bait keeper on there. Wham. I mean that hook is pretty stout, but super small, super compact. It's a little bit flatter. It's like a hybrid, like flipping arky style head on there. It's the best way I can describe it. It works through cover really well.
Yep.
You can bounce it on the bottom if you need to, but definitely if you're running like through brush and stuff like that, this is a great
That's
option.
the one. Yeah.
Yep. All right, guys. So I also have restock and new colors in the Jolly. All right. The Jolly, I feel like, is a very under the table, an under the radar bait.
Okay.
All right. I catch a ton of fish on it. I fish it kind of just like a spy bait.
Yep.
In the same situation I would fish a spy bait. It's got that lip on there, which is going to create that swim action on there. So this is a sinking bait. It's not a topwater bait. It's going to sink with a shimmy. And then it has that prop on the back. You're
Yep.
going to slow swim it back in. It's definitely going to rise. It's not going to stay like a spy bait will. It's definitely going to rise. But if you fish it slow enough, you'll be able to keep it in the strike zone for a long time. I mean, look at that Wakasagi right there.
Very natural.
Like a real print on there.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like a real fish. Super sick. All right, more new colors right here. So like a ghost minnow top color, a darker color if you're in that dark water and just need something that's going to show a little bit better. There you go. New colors and restock in the Chi Beeble.
Ooh.
All right, so super sick pink with a rose gold blade. All right, so remember the Chi Beeble is the spinner bait that has that little blade in the front to create a lot more side-to-side vibration. All right, super sick. The Chi is their smaller version of it. I'm also running brand new colors and restock in the
perfect.
regular Beeble. All right, so we got big and we got small. There you go. If you've been waiting for the Beebles to come back in stock, or you wanted a new color for your arsenal, there you go, we got them. The Volup swimmer is a swim bait from Bottom Up that we can't keep in stock either. People seem to love it, and there's new colors in there. Tell me how natural does that look?
That one's so cool.
Right? Super dope. Like a smoke with
Ooh.
pink on there.
That one's also sick.
Yeah, pretty fucking sick, dude. And then a good watermelon color with multicolor flake on there. This is a great bait fish color for people that are fishing with bait fish that are not shad, right? Or even shad. Shad, when you look at them, there's so many colors that you just can't really decide what color it really is,
Right.
right? So
I like them.
there you go. All right, guys, restock in sleeper craws.
It's been a while.
All the good colors in sleeper craw, right? There you go, Demon Craw, top selling sleeper craw color. I got Midnight Craw, Scuppernog. All right, this one's actually a really cool color, Scuppernog.
Scuppernog.
Yeah. It looks black, but it's really red.
Yeah.
Yeah, super cool. Scuppernog with red flake. All right. Watermelon Secret. This is an interesting color too. It's got
Very.
a ton of colors in there.
Yeah.
Right. Watermelon Secret. Grass Craw, standard. Scuppernog Blue. And Numa EB. This is my favorite.
That one's your favorite.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
green pumpkin.
Ah.
Boom. So there you go. Restock in sleeper craw. Very interesting, Jeff. That's literally my only Megabass thing for the day.
Holy shit.
Right?
Really?
Really. All right, Jeff. So 2 weeks ago, we introduced you to some Lucky Craft trout BFS style baits.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna bring a couple more in today.
Okay.
All right. So
I'm gonna tune out.
the 48 Longbill Bee Freeze. All right, and some very interesting colors. You're gonna see a lot of like similar colors in their bait finesse stuff. I think they got the trout dialed in color range,
Mm-hmm.
but there you go. 48 millimeter, 2 gram on this one. All right, it's got one single hook on the back.
I'm sorry. What?
One single hook on the back.
It doesn't have two hooks?
One hook. Yeah, but there's a spot if you want to put another hook.
Okay. At least there's a spot.
Yeah, so you're gonna see these matted, like whitish colors, a lot of these pellet colors,
Yeah.
right? And then a lot of clears in that right there. One hook, Jeff. The Cra Peas are back, so these are gonna be your DRS Cra Peas with that deep
sound.
rattle sound in there. These ones do have 2 single hooks on it, Jeff.
Perfect.
All right.
Hooks.
2 hooks. There you go. 34 millimeter, 3.9 grams on these ones.
Okay.
These are not new. We talked about these the last time.
Yep, the props.
But they just left. We sold a ton of
Oh,
them.
really?
Right. So we restocked 4 colors on that one. So if you didn't get enough or you wanted more, there you go. We did restock on those. More restock on the Bevy Shad 50 SP. So not necessarily a trout bait, but trout will eat them if
Yep.
you're trying to catch them. These do come configured for bass. The 50 and 60 SP. There you go. Restock on those. And one Lucky Craft bait that everyone is asking us about is the Sammy 65.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, full restock on Sammy 65s in most of our favorite colors. All right, so you're gonna get that Wakasagi, you're gonna get that Pro Blue, that MS Japan Shad. There's a favorite of everyone's. This
Yeah.
one looks really good.
I like that one a lot.
All right, Sammy 65, same action as a regular Sammy, 65 millimeters. Gonna get that crazy walk to it. There's a little tiny rattle in there, baby rattle for the baby size bait, but catches a ton of fish. All right, guys. Lucky Craft was kind enough to do a special run of certain baits in chrome.
Okay.
Right, so a lot of these baits are going to be baits that you haven't really seen in a long time, or maybe you haven't seen ever,
Oh.
because you just haven't been following Lucky Craft very long.
Okay.
All right, so you got your NW99
Yeah, that's one of the.
52 millimeters, 3.8 grams. All right. So this is a very interesting bait because this was a collaboration that they did a long time ago with another bait company. So it says a topwater walking bait, super small, just like that Sammy, but smaller.
Yeah.
Right. Super small in the chrome. All right. A lot of our guys over there on the East Coast that have the spotted bass, the herring lakes and stuff like that, they're always asking us to bring chrome in.
Yeah.
And here we are. So we got a lot of different options in chrome. There goes your Sammy 128.
Yeah.
The big boy.
Dog.
Yeah, big boy Sammy right there in chrome. Flash Pointer 130.
Big dog.
Yeah, that's a big one. One of the favorites for spotted bass over there, like Lanier and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Flash Pointer 110. Again in chrome. Super dope. I can throw chrome for about 2 weeks out here when they'll just totally smash it.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
That's Arizona for you.
Yeah, so a Bevy Shad 75 is a bigger Bevy Shad right there. So this is a Pointer TR 95 SPR and N. Okay, the R means it has a rattle, and the N means it has a rattle. So the R stands for rattle. It has like a very high pitched rattle in there, and the N is going to have like a deeper rattle in that right there, right? Very interesting bait. So this one has more of a square bill on it. When you jerk it, it's supposed to have when you jerk it, it has a ton of action to it.
Okay.
Right? It's not your standard twitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So there's right there. It's going to vibrate and it's going to jerk right there. So the TR in this stands for trance. Trance, okay? It's supposed to look like it's dancing to like trance music is what Monaro from Lucky Craft told me. All right. So this is a bait that it's been around, but we haven't really seen it.
Yep.
It's not very known, but it's going to be a very aggressive jerk bait. It's got a small squared off lip on there, and there you go. It's that deep rattling one right there. So super sick. 95 millimeters, so it's a great size. And the last bait,
Okay.
I'm pretty excited about this.
Ooh.
I don't know this bait, but it's old.
It's old. Okay.
It's
Like
old.
Ben old?
Whew.
Or
I don't know if it's been old.
it's not that old.
It's old. So this is a bait that they use in Europe a lot.
In Europe.
Yeah.
What intonation?
So this is a topwater / crankbait.
Wait, say that again?
Yeah.
That didn't make any sense.
A topwater / crankbait. All right. It's made for targeting fish in shallow water. As you straight retrieve it, that small lip, it's going to dive like a foot down. It's going to have a lot of side to side movement on there. But when you walk it, it looks amazing.
Oh, you can walk it.
Oh, dude. When you walk this thing, it's almost turning 180.
Oh, wow.
And it's just... It's sick, dude. We'll give you guys a demo in the tank on this so you can see it. Pretty sick bait. I haven't seen one of these ever.
Yeah.
But
What's the
I
name
know
of
that
it?
the Lucky Craft Mollusk.
Mollusk.
Yeah.
Got it.
So this was a very popular bait in Europe. A lot of like walleye pike fishermen are known to use this, right? But for bass, it's super sick.
Yeah.
It has a different style rattle in there, like sounds like a glass bead in there. High pitch, but very cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it's different. Definitely something the fish haven't seen. All right, guys, we're slowly but surely starting to receive all the new Shimano reels in. Right now we have for you the Stradic 2500 and 3000 in the HG and the XG. All right, so this is the newest variation from Shimano. All right.
Looks good.
Yeah, looks good. Looks amazing. It feels good. It's smooth. I feel like they've upgraded the drag system on this reel.
Oh, okay.
It's a little buttery. Yeah, so this has the infinity drive in it.
Okay.
It has all the new Shimano technology. Available now. Stradic 2500, 3000. All right, guys. Last but not least, we are going to release the August Bentos.
August Bento.
August Bentos are going out, all right? We just released a video on this.
Yep.
So if you want to check it out, what's in there, remember the Pop Max and 110 are the GLX Ghost Morocco OB. All right, super dope colors there. We come with a crankbait, a Varuna, top secret. If you're in Arizona and you'd love to catch smallmouth, do a Varuna.
Out all the secrets.
Yeah. So getting that Juster Shad, this dang crazy Benzie. So this thing looks ridiculous, dude.
Yes.
But it's actually really cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I like to put it on a backlight. I love
Yes.
I love backlighting. It's got this bulbous end right here, and it goes through, and it's heavy,
Yes.
but it sinks really slow.
Oh, really?
Pretty cool bait there. And then your Sunny Bros drug stick. All right. So that's gonna be a drop shot style stick bait. Pretty cool. Those are gonna be available now, limited supply. So been waiting for this. Here you go. And that brings us to an end, Jeff.
No rods?
No rods today.
Wow.
Do you want rods? I can get rods. We have been dealing with the whole used rod thing.
Yes.
And thank you everybody for supporting that program. It's going great. These rods are flying out of here. You're helping us clear up a ton of space. So we really appreciate that. Other than that, Jeff, that's it.
What was your favorite thing this week?
Oh, blitzes.
Blitzes? Yeah.
Blitzes. Can't go wrong with blitzes.
No, sir. Those blitzes are sick, and they're probably sold out.
Yeah. So recently I had a misfortune and I lost a ton of baits.
Oh,
And I had 4 Blitz Magnum EXDRs in that pack too. So
you can finally get some
yeah,
replacements.
now I can replace that. But thank you everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your business. On behalf of everybody here, Ben, Jeff, Griff, everybody here at the Hookup, thank you again. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Happy shopping, and see you later.
Let's go fishing.